from football very quickly and just touch up on athletics. Let me take you quickly to Okpekpe in Edo State. That's where we had the Okpekpe road race. A couple of on Saturday actually, the second edition of the Okpekpe road race took place in Okpekpe, Edo State. Clean sweep by Ethiopians. They are dominating. Ethiopian athletes showed more strength in long distance races. Tesone Ashafa and Wooden Ayela, of course, emerged winners in the men and the women's category of the Okpekpe road race. Of course, Comrade Governor Adams Oshiomhole took part in the VIP race this time, not in the main race, but it was still commendable that he was able to finish the race.
Oh yeah,
it was VIP, but he still finished the race.
Oh yeah, I think they said the vice president of the NLC was also part of the race.
He was part of the race
as well.
The Labour guys can run, you know.
They're running from security. Exactly.
Mobilizing.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, but then going back to the race, Ashafa won with a new record of 28.35 seconds and a cash prize of $25,000, erasing the 2013 record of 29.49 seconds. While Wooden Ayewa came first for the women with a record of 32.4 seconds and also went on with a cash prize of $15,000. The high point, of course, was Governor Adams Oshiomhole saying that the women should get exactly the same as the guys because they ran the same distance. And so they did the same amount of work. And once again, dominating the race, foreigners coming to sweep away all the cash.
The closest the Nigerian came to the was 10th.
10 for the women, 10 for the guys, but it's all good. And Governor Adams Oshiomhole said that there are plans to have a full marathon later this year, somewhere in Edo State, and then gradually reintroduce the culture of long-distance races to Nigeria. And I hope the AFN can buy into this.
Of course.
I hope that Edo State Sports Ministry can key into this.
Yeah.
And it was a spectacle really because there was a collapsible stand and a lot of people came out to watch the Okpekpe road race for this edition, including traditional rulers as well.
Oh yes.
All right. So those are the pictures for you. And winners been decorated. It was huge. It was huge, and I hope that we can build up on this going forward.
$25,000 for the first prize.
It's a good one for me because that's a good one for you.
Did you win the money?
It's a good one from my own perspective. That's what I'm saying.
All right, you have to practice and be a part of it next time. Maybe you could be lucky.
Of course. I just feel that you know, it's always good that we are getting to organize long distance races of this nature. But I think, just like you said, we need to begin to plan on how we'll have Nigerians also getting to win all this money, you know, the prize and everything.
Empower the Nigerians.
A media race would also be welcome as well.
Okay.
So that you can participate.
All right. Take noted. Thank you. It's noted. All right. Let's go on to something else very quickly. Something also very encouraging for Nigeria. Let's talk table tennis now. We've highlighted the fact that table tennis has received a whole lot of zest, a new form of life since Waheed Enitan Oshodi became the president of the Nigerian Table Tennis Federation. But the story from the weekend, I'm sure you guys have been following, is that Nigeria missed out narrowly on promotion. We lost to England and missed out narrowly on promotion from Division 2 to the Elite Division. Well, we could be disappointed that we missed that narrowly, but the fact that we were able to push well in the second division is also being applauded by everyone.
Well, it's a disappointing miss for me. But you have to really look at the way the guys actually played. They actually lived up to our expectation. The likes of Aruna Quadri really gave a very good account of themselves. Segun Toriola, fantastic. But I know when it mattered most, they could not really go forward. But of course, we can actually build from this. I'm one of those who have been criticizing the dwindling fortune of table tennis sport,
or lesser sport
in Nigeria. Like, you know, because you know, we know that table tennis is one of the strongest sports that we are actually always dominating.
Yeah,
but right now,
in Africa.
in Africa, but we have the likes of Egypt, displacing us. But of course, with the good work being put up by the president, the chairman of the Nigerian Table Tennis Association, Waido Shode, I think if things continue like this, we'll definitely get there.
All right, let's go on to some other stories. Still on table tennis, this time let's take you to Abuja. Our man in Abuja has also sent us this piece of a story that the widely anticipated also National Table Tennis Championship billed for Abuja has been postponed, and the reason for the postponement is as a mark of respect for persons who lost their lives in the May Day bomb blast, which claimed 20 lives in Yanyane, Abuja. Decided to postpone the 11th edition of the ASO Table Tennis Championship. The president of the club and the organizing committee, Dr. Oluwasegun Ajuwon, said the postponement has become imperative due to the cold-blooded murder of innocent Nigerians. He expressed regrets over the postponement and says a new date for the competition will be communicated later. All right, those are the pictures of the ASO Table Tennis press conference showing on your screen. And I'm told that good prize money is at stake, about 10 million naira, a competition also sanctioned by the Nigeria Table Tennis Federation. So NTTF doing so much, getting plenty of support. Table tennis can only go much forward in Nigeria. Let's close this segment by talking about the Ibile Games in Lagos. And Tunde, Lagos Island West are dominating.
Oh yeah,
the Ibile Games.
Oh yeah, they've actually dominated it. They've swept
everything at stake.
The medal table. They've won almost every single sport that has been contested in. So I think Lagos Island West can pat themselves on the back for a competition well participated in, and and go back and rejoice. But I'm just hoping that many of these other local governments who participated will not relent, because you are beaten this time around does not mean that you cannot go back and reposition yourself and prepare positively so that you can possibly do well in the next edition. Because Lagos West did it this time doesn't mean they have a monopoly.
Doing well in the open category, doing well in the school category, and you can be sure that most of these athletes will be there during the Dawn Games. Because what Lagos is doing is that the Ibile Games is serving as a qualifier for the school category, as a qualifier for the Dawn Games, which will be starting as well in a couple of weeks, a couple of days from now. All right, so congratulations, Lagos Island West. As of Saturday morning, they had 43 gold, 18 silver, 26 bronze. And they were, way ahead of Surulere with just 10 gold medals. So even if they withdraw from the remaining events, they are champions of the Ibile Games. All right, so congrats, Lagos Island West. And of course, congrats to the Lagos West Sports Council for putting all of this together. We'll go on a quick break now. When we return from the break, we have little time left. But Tunde, what's the update for us? Liverpool have considered a goal?
Yeah.
It's 1-3 now.
They have considered a goal. It's 1-3 now. 79th minute goal by Delaney. Actually, it's 3-2 now.
Oh,
yeah, it's 3-2 now. Liverpool clinging on by their and
why would Liverpool always do this? Not like they have some fire, fizzle out towards
I don't know.
So it's 2-3 now. At some point they were 3-0 up, and we thought it was done and dusted.
And they were closing in on the aggregate goals.
But now with this scoreline, now they've completely put.
And you said it. The atrocious defending this season has been Liverpool's albatross. It's been their bane.
Their greatest undoing.
Atrocious. That's using Tunde's words. Atrocious defending.
Oh yeah.
When you
look at the fact,
I hope they don't concede one more.
They have conceded. They've conceded 48 goals this season by my count, and that is shocking for a team that's
wants to be champions.
Yeah.
All right, so it's 2-3 at the moment. There's still a few minutes to play.
9 minutes.
9 minutes of football left, so anything can still happen in a football game. Well, Tunde, thank you for your time on Sports Tonight. Kunle still stays on the show. We'll go on a break. Toby Adepoju will be joining us, and we'll be talking about State FA Cup finals. Let me tell you, it's not been easy for the teams playing the State FA Cup finals. Some teams have had to play 5 games in 1 week. Play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Wow. We'll talk about all of that and more when we return. Just stay hooked to Channels Television. You get all that you need to know about the World Economic Forum that will be taking place in Abuja. Let's go on now and talk about the highlights of the weekend for Nigerian football. Toby Adepoju has joined us on Sports Tonight. Toby, it's good to have you back with us. We missed you so much while you were away, but we were following you. We saw that you were playing the Swan Cup. Your team didn't get to the quarterfinals. You crashed out early. What happened?
The fact that you and sell us all things.
You were telling us that you could play better than Ronaldo.
I was expecting Keshi to be there.
To pick you. To pick you as a...
I think I did well. I had a very fabulous family.
How many goals did you score this season?
I play from the central defense.
Okay, so no goal scoring for you.
I think
how many goals did you prevent?
Kenneth will be a very good partnership.
It'll be good to have you back. Yes. But let's take a look at what happened over the weekend. Let's show you results. And we have a lot of results, of course, to show you on the program tonight. I hope we can just show you as much as we can of the finals of the State FA Cup played across the country. Let's start from Jos. Giwa lost 5-6 on penalties to Plateau United. In Port Harcourt, Sharks lost 6-7 to Dolphins on penalties. In Taraba was Taraba United 2-1 over Jalingo United. In Gombe was Gombe United 3-1 over Yarma Lights. In Abuja, FRSC beat FC Abuja 1-0. In Lagos, it was little-known AS Racine playing in the Metro League that beat First Bank 4-3 on penalties in the final of the State FA Cup. In Uyo, Akwa Ibom, it was Ibom Youth losing 0-1 to Akwa United. In Bayelsa, Nembe, despite playing with a man down, beat Bayelsa United 5-4 on penalties. Warri Wolves beat Bobbies United 1-0. It was Ike Tango that got the goal. Kaduna United lost 2-3 to Ranchers Bees in Kaduna.
The continue for them.
Yeah, the wars continues even for them in Kaduna. Nasarawa United beat Police Machine 3-0 in Nasarawa. Sunshine Stars beat Greater Tomorrow, a team owned by Chukwuma Akabueze. Remember him? The former junior international. Sunshine winning that game by 2-0. 2 goals by Dele Olorundare. In Ilorin, it was ABS 5-4 on penalties over Kwara United. In Owerri, Atlant 2-0 over Police Baton. Kano Pillars 4-1 over Sky Academy in Kano. In Meduguri in Borno State, it was El Kanemi Warriors beating El Kanemi Feeders 1-0. And Enugu Rangers needed penalties to beat Ingas 4-3. And then in Ogun State, Gateway truly at home, showing that they are the owners of the land, beating Raymond Stars by 2-0. In Kogi, it was penalty once again that helped Kwara United 3-2 over FC Lokoja. In Ekiti, penalties again. Ekiti United 4-3 over JKF. That's the governor's that's the governor's initials. Kyle Fayomi boys. In Osun State was Prime 1-0 over Ajiroba Oni. In Ibadan, Oyo State, penalties again. Crown 5-4 over 3SC. In Abia, Eyimba 1-0 over Abia Warriors. Yeah. Then this one, drama in Benue. Makodi, Lobi Stars and Akwa United 0-0 at full time. They wanted penalties. Akpa said no straight to penalties, and the organizers gave the trophy to Lobi. We'll talk about that later. In Benin, it was Insurance 1-0 over Dynamite. In Sokoto, it was Sokoto North 1-0 over Liverpool. And then in Bauchi, it was Wiki 2-1 over Young Elephants. But the drama was in Makodi, as we said. Wow. What's going on? Tunde has collapsed. Tunde has collapsed.
No, really, this
is tragedy for Liverpool.
This is tragedy. This is absolutely shocking.
And I think if
this plays out like this,
grind something out.
Oh, wow! What's going on? 3-3.
Score 3 goals and you consider
3 goals up at some point. Now it's 3-3. I think the pressure really too much for Liverpool, and I think this for me seals their fate. I don't think they can be champions of the EPL.
Absolutely.
I don't think so, unless of course something tragic also happens. Of course, to Man City, and of course don't forget that Chelsea are also waiting somewhere, hoping that things will go their way. But Toby, Lobi, Akwa United 0-0 at full time. The organizers, Benue State FA, said go into extra time. Akwa said no, it's straight to penalties. And then the Benue FA awarded the trophy to Lobi because Akwa would not continue with extra time.
The truth of the matter is the rules is clear. In